President Trump has sent shockwaves through the global economy. He imposed a hefty 25% tariff on goods from Canada and Mexico. This follows a 10% increase on tariffs targeting Chinese goods. The Dow Jones Industrial Average plummeted by approximately 300 points. The S&P 500 also felt the pressure, sliding by 0.3%. Market volatility soared, with the VIX Volatility Index reaching its highest point this year. The president's move has injected considerable uncertainty into the markets. Investors are apprehensive about the potential fallout from these escalating trade tensions. The new tariffs are aimed at curbing the flow of fentanyl into the United States. However, many analysts see them as a dangerous escalation of the ongoing trade war. The impact on investor confidence has been undeniable. The markets are now bracing for a potential trade war. This could have far-reaching consequences for the global economy. The administration has long accused these countries of unfair trade practices. The tariffs have been met with immediate condemnation from the business community. The impact of President Trump's tariff announcements has been felt far beyond American borders. Global markets have shuddered in response, with sharp declines seen across Europe and Asia. The StoxX Europe 600 tumbled by 2.14%. Germany's DAX experienced a steeper decline, plummeting by 3.54%. Asian markets also displayed signs of nervousness, with Japan's Nikkei shedding 1.2%. The US dollar weakened against major currencies. The Mexican peso and the Canadian dollar experienced significant declines. Gold, often seen as a safe haven asset, rose in price as investors sought refuge from the market turmoil. The response from the targeted countries has been swift and decisive. China announced retaliatory tariffs on U.S. agricultural products including chicken, pork, and beef. Canada's Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announced immediate retaliatory tariffs of 25% on 30 billion Canadian dollars worth of U.S. goods. Mexico's President Claudia Sheinbaum is expected to announce retaliatory tariffs on Sunday. These retaliatory measures underscore the dangers of protectionist trade policies. They risk triggering a tit-for-tat escalation that could damage the global economy. The interconnectedness of global supply chains means that tariffs imposed by one country often have ripple effects throughout the global economy. As the trade war escalates, economists and market analysts are increasingly sounding the alarm about a potential global economic downturn. The tariffs and retaliatory measures threaten to disrupt global supply chains, increase costs for businesses and consumers, and dampen economic growth. In the United States, consumers are already grappling with rising inflation. Layoffs are on the rise, consumer confidence has dropped, and inflation remains above the Federal Reserve's 2% target. The S&P 500 has erased most of its gains since Trump's re-election. The International Monetary Fund recently downgraded its global growth forecast for 2025, citing trade tensions as a key risk factor. The IMF warned that the tariffs could lead to a significant slowdown in global trade and investment. Amidst this backdrop of market turmoil and growing economic anxiety, President Trump is scheduled to address Congress later today. His address, themed Renewal of the American Dream, comes at a pivotal moment for his presidency. The stock market has erased all the gains made since his first inauguration. The president's address is being eagerly awaited by investors and the public alike. Many analysts believe that the president will use his address to defend his trade policies. He will argue that the tariffs are necessary to protect American jobs and intellectual property. The coming days and weeks will be critical in determining the trajectory of the trade war and its impact on the global economy. The world is watching closely to see if President Trump will escalate the trade war further or pursue a negotiated settlement.